What's up everybody, I'm Jesse Showalter and welcome back to the channel. It's 2020, it's a brand new year, and I'm still very much so on this kick of getting things in order and getting ready to accomplish my goals for the year. So I figured I would take a moment and just share with you the books that I've selected to read for this year and why. Some are big, some are small, and I'm actually kind of cheating because I've already halfway read a few of these books, but I have to dive back into them. So I figured I would just take a moment, tell you what the books are, why I chose them, and what I hope to gain by reading this heavy stack of literature. Okay, the first book on the list is Tools of Titans by Tim Ferris, one of the few books that made him really popular or famous as an author, and this book is all about habits and tactics and routines of high-performing people. It has everything in here, from athletes to billionaires to whatever, and this is not something I would necessarily read like just front to back. This is something I'm gonna pick up each day and read one of the entries. And the idea being that I wanna reverse engineer and study other people, why they're successful, not just successful at business, but why they're just successful at life. What do they do? Why are they so good with their time and successful at accomplishing their goals? That's why I'm reading Tools of Titans by Tim Ferris. All right, next up on the list is one of those books that I've already kind of read, but I'm gonna be going back and rereading parts of it, and that is Freelance and Business and Stuff by Amy and Jennifer Hood of Hoodspa Design Company. If you don't know Amy and Jen, they're pretty popular in the design community. It's because they're awesome. They make rad stuff and they just seem like they're really cool. I've never met them. They just seem pretty rad. But this book is gonna be pretty pertinent for me this year since I am going full-time freelance. And so I've read this book, but going back through and just hitting some of those finer points and details of finances and budgeting and putting clients into the pipeline and presenting your work, I just think it'd be a good refresher. The book is really fun, it's really upbeat, it's really informational, and it's very actionable also. They have lots of chapter checklists, so you have to mark those off at the end of each chapter, which you can see I've highlighted a bunch of stuff in this book, but I haven't necessarily checked them off. And so I'm gonna be going through and actually doing what it says in here because they run a very successful design agency and I'd like to do that too. So Freelance and Business and Stuff. The next book on the list is Crushing It by Gary Vee. I've never read a Gary Vee book, but I'm a big Gary Vee fan. You know why? Because every once in a while, I need somebody to yell at me and tell me to get off my butt and get some work done. And that's where Gary Vee comes in. He's got a couple of different books, but I found this one at a discount bookstore and I got it for like $1. Gary Vee would be very proud of me. I'm gonna buy it for $1, read the whole thing, and then sell it on eBay for $4 or $5. I feel like he would like me. Crushing it. The next book on the list is The One Thing by Gary Keller, and this was recommended to me by a friend, so I picked this up for cheap at a discount bookstore. And this is supposed to be about simplifying and single tasking, getting away from the ridiculous idea of multitasking and being good at it. I'm not really good at it, so I'm gonna try to single task, and hopefully the one thing will help me to be a little bit more focused, which is one of my goals, to be more laser focused. I'm hoping this book will have some insights on how to do that. I don't really know too much more about it than that, but I'm excited. It's also a short read. It's only like 200 pages, so I feel like I'm gonna crush through that in like a couple of nights. All right, next book on the list is The Win Without Pitching Manifesto by Blair Enns. I'm really excited about this book because so many people that I know and respect have read this book and they rave about this book, and for good reason. I read the first chapter and it straight up gave me goosebumps. This book is all about taking back that seat of power in our relationships with our clients. No longer begging and pleading that we could do work for people for free, but knowing our value, understanding our value, and standing firm in that value so that we can do projects that we love with clients that we appreciate, that value us, and that we can get paid well for those projects and we enjoy what we do. So I'm really, really excited about this book. It's a short book, but it's an impactful one. I'm gonna be highlighting and marking notes in this like crazy, most likely. And last on the list, but not least, is Pocketful of Dough by Chris Do at the Future. When I heard he was putting a book out, I pre-ordered that thing and it came in the mail, and it's such a cute, tiny little guy with really colorful stuff inside. The reason I'm so excited to read this book is because it's supposed to sum up 20 years of his life and experience as a creative and an entrepreneur and a coach, a mentor, and a teacher. And I love learning from other people's experience. I think we should all be learning from other people's people's experience. On top of that, he's constantly giving out free value, and so it's just time to support people and give back for all the free value and content that they've given to you, and that was one of my ways of doing that as well, by buying the book. So really excited about Pocketful of Dough. Well, that's it. That's a handful of books that I'm gonna be reading in 2020. What kind of books are you gonna be reading and why? Let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification icon so you know when another video like this one comes out. I do lots of videos about design and development and lifestyle stuff, just like this one, so maybe stick around. If you have any questions, leave those down in the comments and check the description for links to all the books that I mentioned in this video. Some of them will probably be Amazon affiliate links, so you can help support this channel and the content that I make. I hope you guys are having an amazing week designing amazing things, making amazing things, and kicking the year off right with some great books. I'll see you in the next one.